Voice check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. That'll work. Anyone here yet? Hey Tabor, how are you? I know, right? What's up with that? Month of merch. March. Did you get merch? I did have a plan for that. It is a new month. My monthly challenge for this month is reading. I'm gonna be reading for an hour every day in March. Matthew said he wanted to play this game, or watch this game rather, last week. So I was like, well, let's do it. I like this game. No. I'll be reading for like an hour and a half every day then, because I'm also doing half an hour Bible reading every day for this year. Yes, hello. But yeah, I was kind of wanting to slow down a little bit. I think I'm in too much of a rush, and reading helps me slow down. Plus, I really like it, and I just never make time for it. Also, I dumped 2 hot cocoa packets into 1 cup of cocoa, and I'm feeling kind of jazzed right now. This is pretty legit. Yes, okay. I'm glad you also expressed interest. I think it was just last week, if I remember right. Maybe you mentioned it too. I don't know. So yes, we are going to play Thomas Was Alone. Speaking of hot chocolate. Ooh. Alright, guys, wanna know my plan for merch? Here it is. I am broke. It'll be probably at least the summertime before I can afford to spend something like that. But here's my plan. If we can get to Twitch affiliate, which means we have to hit 50 followers. We are almost halfway there. We have 23 right now. Then that makes it able to have like bits and donations and stuff like that. The people who have been here the longest, I'll give them like VIP badges, things like that. But yes, if we can do that, then I'll take like, we'll start like a merch fund or something. I haven't decided how much of it yet, but I thought that might be kind of fun. Like, I don't know if it'd be nice, like I would be kind of like to pay for all the t-shirts and stuff, but depending on how many people want them, that might be a little outside my price range. So we could make like a fund for it instead. I think that'd be cool. Hey Josh, how are you? You're catching the start of a game for once. That'll be fun if you want to stick around. I think Toby, I was texting him. I think he might show up tonight too. This is one of my favorite games. Called Thomas Was Alone. Probably take around 3 to 4 hours to beat. I won't do it all today. I've got other stuff I need to do, but it's a game that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think, which are my favorite. Summoning the Toby. What do you guys think of that merch idea? Hit 50 followers. Start a fund. I'll definitely put some money toward it. I won't make it like full price or whatever. And then we'll get those "Why Are You All Horizontal Like That" shirts. I think that's what I want to make. Those were funny. Matthew, I don't approve of witchcraft on the channel, but perhaps that'll work. You like the merch plan? I do too. I think it'll work. So there you go. That's your challenge. If you guys can help us get 50 followers, we'll make the merch thing happen. I'll try and spread around here too. I haven't made a Twitch appeal for a while, but well, Taper doesn't go whoa 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 whoa. What's up with that? Alright, you guys ready? This is Thomas Was Alone. We can keep talking, but I want to get rolling. Program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The code started adding name strings to AIs as a joke. Thomas A.T. was special.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay. Let me see here. Just volume real quick. Okay. Toby. Thomas was alone. What a weird first thought to have.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Can you guys hear it all right? Balanced between commentary and stuff.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently. This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was...
The in-game voices are already as far. So I'll just have to turn music down.
unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Ah!
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Can you guys hear it better at all yet? Balance-wise?
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It it had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him?
Ah,
No. Too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental...
oh. I want to try and not go too fast, because otherwise I miss some text.
The loneliness was getting
Volume,
to Thomas. No amount of observation
Josh
or
also would
obsessive
like merch.
note-taking could combat that.
Did you hear the merch plan, Josh? You guys tell your friends. Get them to join, get them to follow. If we can get to 50, we'll make merch happen. But not sure. Yep.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Trying to see, there's like a bonus thing in each of these levels. I don't want to miss it. I almost wonder if it's under one of these hiding. So yeah, this is a game about Thomas, who is a AI that is represented by this little block guy. And the gameplay is pretty simple. It's just platforming. Some of them are harder challenges than others, but they're all... the concept is pretty simple. You just get to the end of the portal. But I really love it. It's a very nice story. It's I don't know. It's heartwarming, and it makes you like appreciative of a lot of things, and also like it's fun. I don't know. It's a good story. Oh, somewhere I missed one. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to respawn into environment at some point. Turns out I missed a point. That little error changed everything.
Chris
Thomas
took an immediate and deep dislike to the
was
skinny
alone.
red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Thomas was alone, and now he's not. So each of these blocks is their own character and functions a little different.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know I could do that. Go, Christopher! Ah, man. I'm glad you guys suggested this. I really do like this game. It's great. I mean, I'm the one who suggested it in the first place, I guess, but convinced me to play it now.
This was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile. Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Chris is adorable. You're right, he is. They're all adorable.
Chris stared at Thomas
Behold!
with pure hatred.
How do I do it?
He seemed so very happy at their situation.
The Toby's
Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Thomas is so adventurous and lively, and Chris is kind of stubborn and like, who is this guy? But also, they're both realizing that they need each other to make it through the end of the level. Oh, snap.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Let me try. The Summoninator. Now it's time for John.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where'd they come from, anyway?
Bzz, pew pew pew. This game has very lovely music too.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how... John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies. You could tell from the sympathetic expression he practiced in the mirror all these years.
Y'all over here trying to summon Toby, and I just got a massive grin on my face, smiling at little blocks. And I'm also smiling at you guys trying to summon Toby. It's pretty funny. Oh, hey. That was one of the bonus thingies. Toby, we have food. I wish we had food. Ooh, I have hot cocoa. That's kind of as close as I can get food. Whee! I don't know if he can make that jump. Yeah, I don't think so. Good show. This is Shadowback. John, we need your help. Never mind. Thomas, we need your help. Never mind. Christopher, we need your help.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
No! Chris! There we go. Toby's broken. Come on, Christopher. You can make it. Can you jump with the smaller ones on top of the bigger ones? No. You can stack them, but it doesn't let you jump with them. Good question, though.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Oops. I got Christopher up here first. Actually, you know what? I might try and make him take him all the way to the top first in case we fall down. Nah! Like that. Christopher! You've got this! Gotta work on the jumping skills. There we go. I suppose the downtime is maybe a little bit more boring because I've already beat the game before, so I probably won't get stuck very much, and maybe once or twice I will.
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Hey, Toby, there you are. Maybe it does work, the summoninator or whatever. There we go. End of that one. Oh, never mind. One more. I'm here to sell vodka or
A
drugs.
floating target.
I would not recommend
This would
those.
require coordination, balance, and timing. John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Oops. So you can move with the blocks, though. In case you didn't figure that out earlier. You just can't jump with them on top of you. Gotta help our pal Chris out here and get him across.
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. he decided to keep them.
John's ego is maybe a little inflated, but you can tell he still likes his friends. Yes, we were all dearly worried. The initial group possessed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As the air spread, these variations became increasingly extreme.
So, this was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually. She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she said.
Goodbye, Claire.
Wait, what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers. She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
This is called Thomas Was Alone.
All right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you. Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
It's a game about a bunch of AI that are these little blocks. And each of them has like a unique personality and how they interact with each other. It's unique. John is the yellow guy.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Claire, sorry, I'm coughing. Claire's the blue square, Thomas is the red rectangle, Chris is the orange square.
The water began to rise. Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as
John
many
is
restarts as it took.
the yellow rectangle.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type?
Oh shoot, I missed something there. I want to go back.
The sole hero in a world of rectangles and... Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for
thank you,
superheroes
John.
to arrive.
Or John, what am I saying? Josh. I wanted to go back because I saw a bonus thing. Couple now? Shoot, you guys gotta point them out when you see them. In case I miss them.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick.
No! That little
Claire
square thing I
arrived
grabbed.
just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
There are 2 in every like world, basically. One of them was really obvious.
Claire arrived just in time. Which was,
That
of
is
course,
true.
the perfect
I
moment
haven't
for
gotten all the
superheroes
things
to arrive.
before. I don't think I was looking for them the first time at all. I just, if I happened to notice them. But since we're playing through it, might as well. Yeah, point them out if you see them.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Like, you don't even have to say where it is, I guess, but just as long as I know it's in the level.
Claire wondered.
Oh,
if
okay, I
Thomas
didn't have
would
to
make
grab
a
it
good
again now.
sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She liked that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
So be on the lookout. There should be one more in this world, I think. John's gotta help out our war jumpers here.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
My old enemy. Stairs. Well, I think that's the point of the game. It's not Thomas is alone. Thomas was alone. So it's really the start of how he felt initially and how he wanted to have somebody else. And now he's gaining all these new friends and stuff. Yep, Thomas has friends now. Oh, here's someone's fell in the water.
Claire probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough.
Oops.
His jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
He like me. Toby has friends now? Is that what you're saying? This is definitely one that's fun to play. But because like it is a puzzle game, like I definitely you can just watch it too. You know it. It's good to have friends.
Where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
Chris?
Claire was honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Oop. Sorry, John. BRB. I don't know. Can you make that jump? Oh, I bet he can. That's right. John doesn't need our help. Yeah, where'd he go? Chris? Oh shoot, I might need... oh no I don't, never mind. Whee! Maybe we'll go back at the very end in case we miss... like to get all those
Moving platforms over water, eh?
things that we missed.
Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Oops.
They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Love. Yes, you're right. That's what happens when you have good friends. Don't want to go through life alone. Whoop. 2.9.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
I missed one? I missed one of the blocks? What?
Wow. Deja vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the Force. Something had altered the Matrix. The world was reacting to their
Top right
progress.
corner, last
It was amassing
level.
its forces. It
Okay.
was plotting against them.
I must be blind.
Finally had a nemesis.
How many levels are there? 10? There are like, it's altogether like, 100 or something like that. Because each level has 10. And then there are like 10 levels, I think. I don't know that for sure. I think it's pretty close to that number. Oop. Should we go back? Let's see here. You said there was one at... We just did this one. 2-9. I want to get this real quick since Josh mentioned it.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object.
Oh, I see.
Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided
Nice.
them. She decided
Got the trophy.
they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Shut up, Josh. That'll be the only one we'll go back for today. Maybe at the end, when we've played through all of them, we'll go back and see if we can get all the bonus little things. But yeah, there's two in every level. Okay. Yay, I did it good. Alright, resume. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that just puts me back to where we were. Since I've already played through all the game. We go to... here. What time is it? 9:25. I built a protection into the system when overlaps occurred. The world generated a splitter to remove the unwanted additionals. It's like a white blood cell investigates, it captures, and it removes from play. Whee!
Laura was pleased this one was behind a wall. Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation. Hang out. As long as he didn't find out what she could do. Which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
There's Chris and Laura now.
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now. More important was the little orange thing, which was looking at her in a way that she kind of, well, liked. As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and Then they disappeared when her back was turned. Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remained, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
Oh, I saw one. Ooh.
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something. She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
Oh, wait, there it is. I almost forgot to do it. So in Laura we get a little bit of a love story, some sort of affection, but also a lot of fear and brokenness and
was
stuff.
in love. She was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her. Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah, probably best to wait. I'm gonna try jumping. Yes, again, love took me here. Oh, now comes the rest of the squad. Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend. Was it too early to refer to Laura as his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
Oh man, John got hops.
The others seemed suspicious of Laura and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude. Rude? And always there.
See, look. Chris has got a good side to him too. He's not just all grumpy. He's looking out for Laura. The others could stand to learn to be a little more accepting. There's that pixel cloud, though.
The others wouldn't drop it. Who's that cloud guy? Why is he following us? What's that rumbling hungry sound he keeps making? Chris, can we just leave Laura behind?
Oh no. Oh, there it is, top right. We're gonna get another one of them. Oh man, John coming in clutch. Whoa! I'm Spider-Man! Alright, now can the others get up on their own? What do you mean an ability that John has? Oh! The glitch. I think that was just a glitch. Yeah, I don't know why the collision is weird. I think it's because it was like a moving platform.
Rude.
Wee? Oh shoot. Chris! Oh no. Jump, Thomas! Apparently he does not like jumping while you're moving up very well. Ooh, Claire's back.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
Oh, this is one I tried forever to jump through this like gap right there because I thought there might be something cool. I had to like stack them all sorts of ways and then there wasn't anything there. But I tried. Oop. There we go. One more.
The pixel cloud was getting closer. It was spending more and more time hovering around. Laura could tell it was making the others uncomfortable.
Alright. Usually getting Chris and Laura up is the first step. Oop. I think Claire needs to go the other way. Here we go. New level. No simulation can support too many entities. At a certain point, something has to give. If Thomas hadn't possess those exact personality traits, it's likely the story would have ended there. We'd still be in business. Oh yeah, that's an interesting way to stop them from jumping.
Thomas did not like the cloud. He'd long since stopped listing his observations, but he instinctively observed that this thing was bad. And
The
he'd been
cloud.
right about the water.
The cloud is coming. There's not enough room in the system. Whee! Whee! Whee!
Thomas could tell Chris was in love, and that was fantastic and everything, but that didn't mean they could let the doom cloud keep following them. Thomas was going to put his foot down once they got to the next level.
I don't remember how to... Is there something down here like that? Oh wait, no, I got it. There we go. Like I said, don't remember everything. It's been a little while. I think I played it during the summer. Oh no! That was Thomas!
Chris missed Thomas. Wow. Did not see that coming. He felt a little guilty too. Without his love for Laura and subsequent reunion with the guys, Thomas would probably still be with them.
Maybe I could. Oh, I think Claire has to make it. There we go. Oop. Third time's charm. But I mean fourth time's charm. Just Christopher?
Chris wondered if Thomas was still alive somewhere. He wasn't going to go looking for him, but he did wonder, and that showed character.
Oh, there it was. Ah! I missed it. There we go.
Probably.
No! Not Chris!
Maybe the others hadn't abandoned Laura all that time ago. It began to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed.
Actually, I'm gonna restart this. I wonder if there's
Maybe
one
the
hiding
others
in here.
hadn't abandoned Laura all that time
Nope.
ago.
Never mind.
It began to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed.
You got this. You got this, Claire. Aha! Engineering. Wait. Oh wait, no, she's supposed to be down there. Never mind. Dang it. Whee. You guys haven't spoken in a while. I'm just taking it in. You can do it.
Laura had been the bait. She had a hunch that she wasn't needed anymore.
No! They got Laura. It's just John and Claire.
John looked at Claire. It was just them now. She muttered something under her breath about a vow of vengeance. He didn't see the point. Fighting that thing seemed to be a pretty futile idea.
No, apparently Claire can jump with people on top of them. At least when she's in the water. Yeah. Oop. Dang it. Oops. Oh, hey. Ah, I see. Yeah, go quickly this one. Ah, it's speeding up. No. Okay, I gotta be careful not to drop John.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
No! John! How am I saying John? It was me jumping. There's the pixel
As they
up top.
struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
No! Dang it. I thought it was gonna keep coming. Okay, third time's a charm. I think I said that earlier. Fourth time's a charm. You ever like play a puzzle game and then think you are like, oh, I get it now, and then so you just want to speed past it, and then you don't realize that if you just take it time and do it slower, you do it faster than it anyway.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Nope. John was the last one. The water's rising.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience.
So it should be John was the one.
For the
Thomas
first
was
time
the
in a
first,
while, John didn't have an audience.
Oop.
He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed...
Gotta be better.
the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience. He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed...
Don't think that's right.
John gulped.
No!
He knew he'd never escape. He knew it was waiting for him.
What?
He decided to jump the massive scary gaps. For old time's sake.
They're all getting erased. There we go. I think I was supposed to do that, but it looked kind of cool. I don't know, maybe I am. No! Yeah, I am supposed to do that anyway. Sorta. I think I'm supposed to do this. No. So far, that's been the most annoying thing to deal with. Is just whenever you're going up, it doesn't let you like jump. They're all gone. Should we leave it as a cliffhanger right there? Everyone's been eaten alive. They're all gone, erased. Yep, squares and rectangles being eaten alive. Let's see here. It's 10:15. All right, I'll let you guys decide. We can have a cliffhanger here of them all being gone, or we can do one more chapter. All our friends have been eaten by a pixel monster. Keep going. Okay. We'll go one more. We'll see what lies in store for us up ahead. The initial 5 are usually given the credit for the emergence. People forget the later architects, the AIs who made the event possible. They saved Thomas and set him on the path to his destiny. Ooh, what could it be? Who's our mysterious hero?
James had always been different. And not different in that kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of way.
Nope. Here's James.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He'd turned up here in some kind of cage.
I don't think I was supposed to go here.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He'd turned up here in some kind of cage.
Well, that didn't work.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He'd turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out.
Huh?
But it had taken a long time.
No! Go back! Shoot.
He'd not seen
This one's a little
anyone
trickier.
else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He'd turned up here in some kind of cage.
I think they might stick to the side if they're like in motion. Yeah.
He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
Gotta go fast.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey Jimmy, where are you going? Up? Idiots.
It's Thomas!
The little red guy looked confused. His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
This part's cool.
Thomas had no idea why he was
Alright,
here.
not yet.
One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
Whee!
His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
It's my favorite little thing. Oop. No, just like this. One second here, guys.
This was working. James and Thomas, working together, could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
Ah! go. You got this, James. There we go.
Thomas wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
Of course I've got this.
James grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
The puzzles in this game really have a great progression, honestly. Like, they never get so difficult that it was like, oh, this isn't a jump from like before, or this is such a huge jump from before, but it's always just like little by little getting a little bit difficult. And then when you kind of master it, you get a new idea and stuff. So I don't know, like, the story is really charming and like you can kind of figure it out and stuff. Like I assume it would still be enjoyable just to watch. Like you won't necessarily have to play it, but it's also fun, I think, to figure out the puzzles, so. How do I do this? That's one of my favorite moves. Nice. This one's really fun too. I don't think they can do it on their own. Or maybe they can do part of it. Yeah, they can do part of it on their own.
Why did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour? sure about his inversions?
Nice. Oh, this is the one I really like.
James was having fun for the time being.
To see if there was a puzzle thing over here. Nope. Don't know who's next. You have to see. Come back next week to find out. What do you guys think so far? It's an interesting game. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I really loved it the first time I played it. It's still good. Yeah, it just has a lot of charm. I like it. Very well done game. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. Anyway, I do need to get rolling. I'm glad you guys like this game. Yeah, it's just really good. I think I would definitely recommend playing it like on your own. Like, I think it's just a fun one to do on your own too. I like how the puzzles aren't too hard, but it kind of goes back and forth. Like, you have to finish this puzzle to know what happens next in the story. And so it gives you motivation to keep trying, but always making it, like I remember I played The Witness some, and the puzzles in The Witness are a lot more, I don't know, I just could not follow them a lot of the time. But this one is more platforming. It's a nice mix of puzzle and platform. So. But yeah, it's a story about life told through charming AI blocks and a British narrator guy. So what more could you ask for? Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I will see you all next week. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. Remember, tell your friends. Narrator's best part, yeah. Well, he's got good lines to read too, so it's good writing. Awesome Lego. Sure, I don't know what that means, but yes. Yeah. See if you can get us to 50, then we'll make merch happen. Alright, see y'all. Oh, it's awesome Lego.